Donald Trump is a person who has clearly made a big impact on business, politics, and the media. Whether you support him or not, his smart moves and bold choices have often earned him both praise and criticism. Let's look at 10 times Donald Trump showed his brilliance and why his influence is still talked about around the world. Number 10. The Art of the Deal, a smart business book. In 1987, Donald Trump wrote The Art of the Deal, a book that became very popular and stayed on the bestseller list for a long time. This book wasn't just about his life. It explained how he makes deals and runs businesses. Trump shared his strategies for negotiating, taking risks, and building a strong brand. By breaking down his deals, he helped people understand how to make smart business decisions. The book's success showed that Trump could communicate complicated business ideas in a way that many people could understand. It inspired new entrepreneurs who wanted to follow in his footsteps. The Art of the Deal also strengthened Trump's image as a top American businessman. The book's popularity helped him gain more recognition and respect in the business world, making it a key moment in his career. Number 9. Revitalizing Atlantic City, bringing life back to a struggling city. Trump had a big impact on Atlantic City, a place that was losing money and tourists. In the 1980s and 1990s, Atlantic City was known for its casinos and boardwalk, but many of its buildings were old and not attracting visitors. Trump saw an opportunity to invest in the city and make significant changes. He built famous buildings like Trump Tower and the Trump Taj Mahal. These new places changed the city's look and made it more attractive to tourists. The Trump Taj Mahal in particular became one of the most luxurious casinos in the world. These developments helped the local economy grow by creating jobs and increasing tourism. More tourists came to Atlantic City to visit the new casinos and enjoy the updated attractions. This boost in visitors helped local businesses thrive, from restaurants to hotels. Trump's investment in building projects showed his talent for turning around a struggling area and boosting the economy. His work in Atlantic City is often cited as an example of his ability to make bold changes that have a positive impact. Number 8. Negotiating the USMCA, improving North American trade. As president, one of Trump's major achievements was changing the North American Free Trade Agreement into the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, USMCA. NAFTA was an agreement that allowed for easier trade between the US, Mexico, and Canada, but it had some issues that affected American workers and businesses. Trump worked hard to renegotiate this agreement to make it better for the United States. The USMCA aimed to create fairer trade terms, protect American jobs, and address modern trade issues that NAFTA didn't cover, like digital trade and intellectual property. By pushing for these changes, Trump showed his dedication to helping American businesses and workers. The USMCA included new rules that ensured better treatment for American products and industries. It also updated the agreement to reflect changes in technology and the global economy. This made the trade deal more balanced and fair for all three countries involved. Trump's efforts in renegotiating NAFTA demonstrated his commitment to prioritizing American interests in international trade. Number 7. Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017, boosting the economy. The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017 was one of the biggest laws passed during Trump's presidency. This law made significant changes to the U.S. tax system with the goal of boosting the economy. One of the main features was lowering the corporate tax rate from 35% to 21%. This change was designed to make American businesses more competitive worldwide by giving them more money to invest and grow. The law also provided tax breaks for individuals, aiming to put more money in the pockets of everyday Americans. These tax cuts were expected to encourage businesses to invest in new projects and hire more employees, which would help reduce unemployment and stimulate economic growth. By lowering taxes, the government hoped to increase business activity and drive the economy forward. Supporters of the law believed it would lead to more jobs and higher wages, while critics were concerned about the potential for increased national debt. Regardless of the differing opinions, the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017 had a substantial impact on the economy and how businesses operate in the United States. Number 6. First Step Act, improving the criminal justice system. In a departure from the often polarizing aspects of his presidency, Trump played a pivotal role in criminal justice reform with the signing of the First Step Act in 2018. This bipartisan legislation aimed to reduce recidivism, reform sentencing laws, and improve prison conditions. By addressing issues such as mandatory minimums and providing incentives for rehabilitation, the First Step Act marked a significant step towards a more equitable justice system. Trump's support for the act demonstrated his ability to work across the aisle and focus on meaningful policy changes that address long-standing societal issues. Number 5. Establishing the Space Force, leading in space defense. Recognizing the strategic importance of space and national security, Trump established the United States Space Force in 2019, the first new branch of the U.S. military since the Air Force. This initiative aimed to protect American interests in space, oversee satellite operations, and ensure the country's dominance in this critical frontier. By creating the Space Force, Trump acknowledged the evolving landscape of warfare and the need for specialized defense capabilities. This bold move positioned the U.S. at the forefront of space defense and innovation, highlighting Trump's forward-thinking approach to national security. Number 4. The Abraham Accords, creating peace in the Middle East. One of Trump's most lauded foreign policy achievements was the Abraham Accords, a series of agreements that normalized relations between Israel and several Arab nations, including the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain. These accords represented a historic shift in Middle Eastern diplomacy, fostering cooperation and reducing tensions in a region long plagued by conflict. By facilitating these agreements, Trump not only advanced peace but also opened avenues for economic and technological collaboration. The Abraham Accords are seen as a testament to Trump's ability to broker peace and navigate complex international relations. Number 3. Aggressive deregulation, encouraging business growth. Trump's administration was characterized by a significant push towards deregulation, aiming to reduce the bureaucratic burden on businesses. By rolling back numerous federal regulations, including environmental and financial rules, Trump sought to create a more favorable environment for innovation and growth. This aggressive stance on deregulation was intended to stimulate economic activity, lower operational costs for businesses, and encourage entrepreneurial ventures. While controversial, these policies underscored Trump's commitment to prioritizing economic freedom and fostering a business-friendly climate. Number 2. Operation Warp Speed, fast-tracking COVID-19 vaccines. In response to the COVID-19 pandemic, Trump's administration launched Operation Warp Speed, an initiative designed to accelerate the development, manufacturing, and distribution of vaccines. This unprecedented effort brought together public and private sectors to fast-track vaccine research and approval processes. Operation Warp Speed played a crucial role in the rapid development of effective vaccines, saving countless lives and helping to control the pandemic. This initiative highlighted Trump's ability to mobilize resources and drive large-scale projects under immense pressure, showcasing his leadership in crisis management. Number 1. Media savvy and personal branding, mastering public influence. Donald Trump's mastery of media and personal branding is unparalleled in modern politics. From his reality TV show The Apprentice to his strategic use of social media platforms, Trump has consistently maintained a strong presence in the public eye. His ability to communicate directly with millions of followers, often bypassing traditional media channels, has allowed him to shape public discourse and mobilize support effectively. Trump's branding prowess extends beyond politics, influencing various sectors and demonstrating his understanding of the power of media in building and sustaining a personal brand. Donald Trump's path in business, politics, and media is full of smart choices and brave actions that have made a big difference. He has helped fix struggling cities, changed important trade deals, started the Space Force, and sped up vaccine development. These smart moves show that his legacy is complicated and has many parts. Whether you see him as a business expert, a political leader, or a media star, Trump's actions have clearly influenced today's conversations and policies. As people look back on his work, these 10 examples highlight how well he has managed and affected different areas with great success.